Hello guys, my name is Benz and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. This is part 2 of our journey to Reykjavik. Following on from the fucking disastrous start of the last episode with the fucking traffic in Inverness. This episode is going to be a lovely look at our scenery that I do still fucking really love. With the mountains and the snow, it looks gorgeous. What is the temperature actually? Does it 20 degrees? I don't fucking think so. Yeah, we'll carry on with that, and this episode is going to be like our review, also like a little mini review of life, or what's happened on Life is Strange. So we'll have a chat with that, shall we? Right, let's get on the road. Still got quite a journey to go. Right, still in gear. Let's have the lights off now, can't I? Oh, it's 8 PM. No, it's not. Yeah. Right. Okay. Lovely. Right. Let's go. For those of you who don't remember, we've got a 50-ton trailer on the back, so it's quite a demanding journey. Nothing coming? Can't see nothing. Let's go. Didn't indicate. Oops. So yeah, Life is Strange. What a game. I've really enjoyed it. I said right from the start when I first recorded that video that I do love a game with a good story, and that game had several different like mini stories rolled into one, run alongside the main story. But it always kept you wondering, and it always left you on a cliffhanger at the end of each episode, which is fantastic. Always made me feel like wanting more. I'm gonna pre-warn you. There's gonna be spoilers from what I'm gonna say. So, if I'll put a link in the description below to a playlist for my videos. There's also, if you go and look about everywhere else, there'll be plenty of other videos. But you got to bear in mind that each person will play their game differently, because it is a game based on choices in the game. So my ending would be different to, say, I know Jacksepticeye's done a series, or I haven't watched his series just because of different possibilities of playing it, so I don't want to know what his story is, because it might be different to what my story is. It might affect different things. So it could be worth going and watching his as well. You can watch mine. The first 2 or 3 episodes, no, I think first 2 I got me talking over them and discussing them, and then in between I moved to Land Rover, and then the 3rd, 4th and 5th I haven't spoke over. I've got the 50 again. So do go and watch those. You'll learn all the story and how I've played it and my choices in the game. So I'll give you a few seconds to go if you want to go and play it, or watch it, sorry. And okay, right. So, through it all, there is a killer. There is someone who is doing something bad, basically taking young girls, drugging them up, and taking, like, just kind of indecent photos of them in, like, vulnerable positions. And throughout the game, that it's always pushing you. It adds people in who you thought maybe they got somewhere along the line a motive, and then you've got some people that you see like people with motives who could be doing it. Then they add some people who are like stereotype people to possibly being able to do it. It's like you got I can't remember the name of the maintenance guy who works at Blackwell Academy. I can't remember his name. The guy who talks funny, talks to fucking squirrels. You know, there's things that you find about in his workshop, or in his like little maintenance shed, that sort of push you towards maybe him, and you know, the stereotype of a killer or not killer, like someone doing bad in a game or in a film is someone who is a bit creepy, you know. It was it could have been him. There's also people like David Madsen, who's Chloe's stepfather, who you think maybe it's him because he's type rich, who's following young people around and surveying them. But obviously, later on in the game, having in my mind, in the game he was still on the bad side. But I started to think that maybe what he's doing is good for the good. And I was sort of proved right. But yeah, the game always tries to was always trying to take you off who you think it was. But the person it was, so big spoiler alert here, the killer, the bad guy, is Mr. Jefferson, the photography teacher, I think he is. The person who's in the very first scene of Life is Strange. He is the bad guy, he is the psychopath. I'm loving the scenery. There's a big ass boat there. I should have got a drink before we chat. The scenery's glitching out. Yeah, but at no point in the game. There's one scene where there's Principal Wells just talking to Jefferson in the car, and that sort of raised questions like, why is that a thing? But if that was a concern in the storyline, then Principal Wells would have known, and then that sort of blown the whole idea of the game, the whole ending out of it, because then Principal Wells is involved in it, and don't know what that conversation was about. But yeah, nowhere in the game really points towards Jefferson. And then you get to the very end of episode 4 where Jefferson meets Maxine and Chloe at the site of Rachel's. So many fucking spoilers going on right now, so at the site of Rachel's body. He pops out of nowhere, ejects Max, and then shoots Chloe in the head. And you're like, okay, I was not expecting that. Okay, which one of you fuckers is going to let me out? You're going to let me out, ain't you? Good for you, Mr. Citron. Thank you very much. Yeah, just didn't expect that. To be honest, there was a point where I was thinking it could be anybody, and I never thought it was Nathan. At some point there was, I think it was I can't remember what it was. There was a point where I saw something, and I just thought, it's not Nathan. There's something about it. It's not Nathan. I think it was the I don't know. I think I'm up in the emails. There was emails in the computer in the dark room. I read those and I thought, they're from his dad. I actually thinking about that. Were they from his dad? Maybe they were from his maybe they're from Jefferson, because they kept saying about father son figure. Those emails could have been from Jefferson. Spanner in the works. Oh, hold on, where's all the snow gone? The snow's gone. Still lovely fucking scenery though. I'd love to go to Iceland and just have a drive around that country. What was I saying? Yeah, I never thought it was Nathan. The whole situation with Kate as well. That stirred me a bit. I from the start always said that if I can go back and rewind something and see how it changed, then I'd do that. But if I couldn't, I always agreed to myself that I would never tamper with the game and go back on a save file to then go back in and change what happens. But when I was up there with, or Max was up there with Kate, I felt like I was in a game, that's why I said it's me. I was up there with Kate and trying to talk her down from the edge. And you think you're making progress, and then I made that last comment, I made something last comment, and I thought, as soon as I clicked it, I thought, this ain't right, what I'm about to say is wrong. So I said it in my head at a different way than what I was saying it before, and then as soon as I said it in a different way, I clicked it and I thought, nah, I've done something wrong here. And unfortunately I did, and then watching someone as vulnerable as Kate, and who's just so down, and who's, you know, she is a, I think from what I've seen, she's a hardcore Christian. See someone who like that and then decides to take her own life, and I was the last person she spoke to, and I had the control of whether to save her and whether for her to die as such. That whole episode got me. That episode there put me into the game, and I wanted to definitely continue playing and see if there was some way that with her time changing powers that of trying to right that wrong. So I definitely want to play after that, definitely want to continue on and carry on, and I want to try and find out what happened with Kate. Now throughout all the game there was different decisions that could change the effect of the game, but I still think at the very end there was an ultimate end goal that was always going to be what happened at the end. You know, it's going to be the same whatever happened. But that situation there with Kate, I don't know what the outcome was going to be. How would that affect the game? There was dialogue between different characters that you can see. They never mentioned a death. Where did the grass go? Fuck me, it's a strange place. There was dialogue between characters where they said, you know, they never said anything about a death or a suicide. They talked about a tragic situation, which could have been, you know, the tragic situation is someone up on a roof wanting to jump. That's a tragic situation. They were on about that. So I don't know how. What I mean is, after the tragic situation, that same scene played out. Whether it had been different, you know, what happened straight after that, what happened after that in the long run, is what I'm on about. Is what is different. So now that I have played my game, I'm gonna definitely go across to other people's and watch theirs and see how they play theirs. Episode 5. So I'm all over the place. I'm just recalling stuff as it pops into my head. I have no notes written down or anything. How far we actually got together? That's quite a bit. Yeah, episode 5. That was a strange one. There was the ending, the very ending. You had. No, I'm not gonna lie here. There was two options, as you watching the video. There's either sacrifice Chloe or sacrifice Arcadia Bay. My first choice of what I done was I sacrificed Chloe, because I mean, my thinking was I was hoping. I sort of had hopes when you change time that what's going to happen is something you could change. It's things you. I don't know how to really say this. Like from what has actually happened. I don't know. Let me think what I'm going to say here. So, problem with Max is what she was doing was she was affecting time. So. she was affecting time. That's why she had to go. Affecting time was causing this storm. So she had to go back to the very start and not do something that not do something, not save Chloe that will affect the time. So she had to not save her and let her die. Well, my issue with that was, like, she knew she was going to get shot, yeah? Whatever happened, even if she didn't have the time powers, she knew she was that the girl, she didn't even know it was Chloe at the time, she knew she was going to get shot, yeah? The thing with that situation, so I'm trying to choose the right words here to actually sound like I know what I'm talking about. At the very start, yeah, maybe she was a shy, innocent young girl. She didn't know the girl. She probably would have not known what to do in the situation. But throughout all 5 episodes, she's been through this huge journey. She's become more of a woman, more of an adult. She's become stronger. She's been through very scary situations. If she'd become that life hardened, I suppose is the words, or life experienced. Oh, shit, am I turning here? I am turning here. Shit. Yeah. If she was that life experienced at that point, after everything she'd been through, she could have, after Nathan had shot her, she could have ran out there and tried to help Chloe. Like, as soon as she was shot in the stomach, I ain't a fucking medical person, I don't know for certain, but I don't think she would have been dead straight away. Maybe she was passed out from shock, but I don't think she would have been dead. So why didn't she run out there, possibly get the gun off? Oh no, she couldn't really pick up the gun because then she would have incriminated herself. Or at least run out and then go and get help. Oh, surely she had a phone on her. Maybe she could have phoned for medical assistance. What happened on that main timeline? Because it wouldn't have changed time. It wouldn't have affected the timeline. She hasn't gone back from that point. She hasn't gone forward. She hasn't gone back. That's the main timeline that she needs to sort out. So why she didn't just do that, I don't know. Why she just let her die, I don't know. So after that point, she doesn't know exactly what is meant to happen. Maybe she's I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say here. I hope you do anyway. If you don't, let me know and I'll try and explain it better. That's the best I can explain it, really. I'm gonna have to admit, I did play the other option. I needed to see what happened if you sacrificed Arcadia Bay. And that ending was a load of bollocks, basically. Because it says, sacrifice Arcadia Bay. You see Maxine's tear out the photo that she goes back in and chucks it away, and then you just see Arcadia Bay get fucking swept into a tornado, and yeah, that's it. And then after that, you do like a camera pass of all of Arcadia Bay, and you see all the destruction, and I think you see some bodies as well, and like whales on top of the buildings. But then you see Chloe and Max just casually driving through the town, driving through Arcadia Bay, and then they come to like you're now leaving Arcadia Bay sort of sign sort of thing, and then you see them fuck off basically. And then you think, well, hold on, Chloe's mum is still there. They haven't gone to check to see if she's still alive. You've still got Frank, you've still got everybody who's still in that town who could possibly still be alive, and then you're just driving off. That whole ending I did not like. So I was happy with my choice of my first one, but I still think it could have been different. Yeah, the whole episode 5, you see the like the nightmare sequence. So when you're on the beach and then you pass out and you're going through this whole nightmare sequence, that is trying to point you in the direction of sacrificing Chloe. At the end of it, it is. You can either be selfish or not selfish. That's the whole end all of it at the very end. It's either being selfish or you can be what's the Star Wars phrase? Star Trek phrase, sorry. Oh, fuck me, the Trekkies are gonna fucking kill me for that. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. That's how I thought of it as well, when I made that choice. Yeah, she's your best friend, but that is truly selfish if you want to kill hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people to sacrifice one person. Oh shit, I think I'm about to get steep here. Now, if I was in that situation personally, it's hard to say. I try and put myself in that situation personally as myself. I imagine myself as Max, and then I have Chloe as one of my really close mates. And I think, what would I generally do? Tight. Tight. And realistically, I don't know. You know, unless you're in the actual situation, you're never going to know because of pressure and what you've been through and what you've actually seen and actual emotion. You're not going to know. But I also think of what would happen afterwards. You know, forgetting, you know, them fucking off out of Arcadia Bay. What would I be doing afterwards? It's like, could I live with sacrificing an entire town to save one person? You know, killing. That's effectively what you're doing. You are killing everybody else that you know and love, care about, and ever met for one person. It's like, could you live with that? I don't think anybody could. But then going down a route of you know, sacrificing your best friend to save everyone else, and you know, right and wrongs. Because the other good thing about, it's not good, but you know, it's a silver lining with sacrificing Chloe. All the events that happen after that gunshot thing don't happen. So if you carry on with that route, if you carry on saving Chloe, then that's Kate has committed suicide and jumped off the building. Victoria Chase has been murdered by Jefferson. Nathan has been murdered by Jefferson. Am I tired again, for fuck's sake? And then there's everything else that he has done in that time. Now, I don't know about Rachel Amber. That, I don't know what happened with that one, because I don't know when she was killed. If she was killed before the gunshot or after, so I don't know. I'm going to assume that she was killed before. So yeah, if you go by saving Arcadia Bay, then all that shit still happened. And that is still playing on your mind. That would still be there. But if you go by saving Chloe. Kate survives. Kate had never jumped the building. You get to comfort her. Nathan still lives, and going through the nightmare actions and seeing different messages come through from him. There's a voicemail as well. Whilst you're in the dark room, whilst you're in the car, sorry, after you've been in the dark room, that reveals that he is sorry, and it's been controlled. So he isn't 100% a bad guy. He's still a bad guy, but he's not 100% a bad guy. And then you've got Victoria, who you do start to bond with. And like, I don't think she deserves to die. A bully, which she is, can be changed. They'll always have a dark side and a terrible and bad side. Shut up. Always have a dark and bad side, but you can't help it. Where the fuck are we now? Are we anywhere near yet? Oh, we're nearly there, but there's no fucking thingies. There's one there, but I don't really want to go. I just have to get one out of the quarry. So yeah, so that was another reason why I chose to sacrifice Chloe. Was it saves all those people as well who don't deserve to die. It rights my wrongs that I wanted to sort out earlier on as well. I used to think, I was having like a little think, and there was the blue butterfly that you see in the bathroom that you take a picture of, and then that's like the turning point. Right. Sorry, Mr. Bus. Now, I have a little idea maybe of what that butterfly is supposed to represent. There's two things it can represent. It can represent Chloe. Where the fuck are you going? Yes, I know. That could represent Chloe, or it could represent Rachel. Because it appears in the bathroom, I think that's either a sign to tell Max about Chloe or something that happened to her, or try and help her, which she did, but then that goes all wrong. Then it also turns up at Chloe's funeral, which is the possibility it could be Chloe, but I still think it's Rachel. I think it's returning to Max to say thank you, or not, I don't know, thank you, you know, to say things are okay as such. Yeah, that's my little idea on that. Whether I'm right or wrong, I don't know. That's my little idea on that. But overall, Life is Strange is a very good game. I've just blabbed on about it. So that's the issue with not being, or with choosing not to talk over it. Lights. He's like, I can't get my feelings across about it. Come on, there you go. I can't get my feelings across at the time. I've got to try and remember what I've got to say about it. That's why I'm all over the place. One main tunnel. This little bit of road. Are we going to struggle up here? I think we might. it's a very good game. I would definitely recommend playing it. If you guys play it, I want to know what you're experiencing. Fucking hell. So I'm going Pete Tong. I want to know what your experiences of it are as well. I'm going to get my missus to play it. Hopefully she'll want to play it anyway. Come on. Come on. There we go. Why do you keep changing? Go into 4th gear. Yeah, I want her to play it. Yes, okay, I'm going to keep taking it because I've got no choice. Yeah, I want her to play it and see what she likes a game with a good story. I want to see what she thinks of it. Because I also want to see what different people's reactions and views are of it, and you know how it affects them, and you know what their choices are and what their outcome are. I think the outcome on every game will still be the same. You still have the same options at the very end. You'll just have different ways of getting to it, and different different actions that lead up to it, and different. You guys know what I'm on about. You really do know what I'm on about, because I fucking don't. Whereabouts are we? Oh, no, we're on a dirt road. 1 hour and 42, not too far out. I hope I don't fucking run out of fuel before I get there. Do you guys really have these sort of roads here? If you do, I'm fucking going to fucking license. Yeah, definitely try Life is Strange. At least buy the first episode and try it. That's got a fantastic art style to it. There's no emphasis on graphics. There's no emphasis on gameplay. There's no you know, like controls. There's no emphasis on. It doesn't feel like a. Yes. Oh, I hit him. It's just. It's a game of a story, and that's what you want. If it's a game of a story, then you need to focus on the story, and it does that. But I'm pretty sure that game's won some awards, so it's definitely worth a look. Definitely worth a look. Nearly there. No, 22. How much fuel we got left? 162 miles. Oh, we're only got 50 miles left. Doctor's no more silly big hills, then fuel should hold out. Let's take over 35, just go from speed. I know it's not good for fuel economy, but yes, I know, tired and all that. I'm quite surprised all this fucking terrain, and we're still running at a lovely 30 frames a second. I also like these cabin things as well. Let's give a nice personalised touch to it. I'm eventually going to get track IR as well, so we're going to have a look around probably. Oh! Hello, Mr. Bus. Yes, I fucking know, sleeping fence and all that shit. I'm sure it's turned right up here and it's done us right to the quarry. So how have we gone the fucking... How are we on the in the desert for? These rocks. No. I think anyone's a little bit stuck road. Just driving in the middle of nowhere. You'll keep me company, won't you, Noddy? What? No, you won't. What do you mean you won't? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! 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 You can't brake. You can't brake. I forgot about the toast thing. I always thought you could use your foot brake and that when you doze. Obviously not. Shit. Oh well. We're either gonna get there or we're gonna die. There, yeah. 21 miles, 93 miles left in the tank. We're okay. It's definitely not something desert. Especially with what's on this one, it's a big rock. Oh, I see a digger. Or something. Claw. I see a fence as well, so something out here. Oh shit. Shit, 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 shit. Shit, shit, shit. No, not this close. Right. Come on. Pull the trailer up. Come on. Good girl. Fuck's sake. 64 miles left. 6 miles, okay, it's fine. I don't know if I'd burn off any more fuel from revving the engine. Right, we're here now, so fingers crossed. So soon. I don't think I can doze when I get down here because that might make the job late. Just keep it nice and slow. Nah, it's not slow. Just turn the lights off, don't need them on. Doze now. Don't fucking doze now. Sure, it's round here on the left, isn't it? There it is. Come on, wake up, wake up, wake up. Right. Bring it round. Bloody mouse. That'll do. Oh, too far. That will do. Trailer fucked. Good work. 3.6% damage. Sorry, stretching. Oh, fucking hell. So there we go. There's my little bit of a fucking blouse. I was going to call it a review video. It's more of a fucking blab on about Life is Strange and what I thought about it. So yeah. Let's go to the truck. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with Life is Strange. I'm happy with how it's yeah, shut up, I don't care. How it's turned out, and I do recommend going and playing it. As for the Finland, not Finland, Iceland, sorry. I love this bit of road. I fucking love it. I'm definitely gonna drive a bit more of it. I need to go out and collect some more of these towns and stuff. I need to get them so I can spend a bit more time out here and actually get popped out here. Igloo. That's like the bird's eye fucking logo. I don't know. Yeah, another one up here. Look. Got a toll there. IKEA, yeah, IKEA's definitely put. Yeah, it must be put in by Promod then. There's a lot of quarries around here, but I suppose with the terrain that they got, you'd expect it. Airport? Oh, you gotta drop at an airport. Maybe next episode we'll try and do a lap. Try and do go from actually go into Reykjavik, get something from there, and then try and do a lap and try and go around and collect all the places around to back down to there. Wherever there is, and there. Ray. So what? I've got Say and Ray. So I don't know. They're obviously something the same. I don't know. Connected in some way. Anyway, yeah. I'm very happy with this bit, and I'm going to try and find out what the fuck that is. I think that's Finland, which is here. Something to do with that. But I'll find out one day. Anyway, guys, yeah. That'll do. That's it. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Dyson, fuck off. Bye, guys.